Ahoy hoy, back again today on Sunday around 12:45 p.m. here in Ho Chi Minh City. Yesterday was a tragic day. I woke up and had terrible food poisoning, which affected me for most of the day, but I survived, so that's good. Anyway, so I couldn't stream yesterday, but I'm back today playing an official world. Just jump straight into it. See how we do. I feel like my brain's not 100% at the moment. Looks like Spanish here. Lavado de motor is car wash. It's got this kind of like dual language at this service station. Looks like we're quite away from the equator, judging by that. Can't quite read what the sign says. I like the sheep logo though, that's cool. Yellow centre lines. Let's follow this guy. He's got a water tank on the back of his car. Ooh. Got a young fellow hanging out the back too. That seems pretty dangerous. South or Central America, or could be Mexico. I kind of initially thought Mexico, but how to tell? Gasolinera El Ovejero, 100 metres away, so that was the petrol station there. Just trying to think how to differentiate Mexico. It's a quite red soil here. Area de tumulus for 100 metres, or at 100 metres. This is like a pandanus tree or something. Kind of makes me think coastal, but it's red soil. Just trying to double check to make sure this isn't Brazil. It's got palms, definitely coastal I would think. Another car wash. Oh, hello. Got this chubby arrow. I'm sure I saw the chubby arrow recently. Better check the number plate on this car. See what's up. Doesn't look Argentinian. Check the back plate. Have they got a back plate? Oh, some ducks down there. That's cute. Could be dinner. Duck is very popular in Vietnam as well. To eat. Here's a bus shelter. Let's check it out. Interesting. It's got a bin, which I appreciate. A little bit of cover and a little bit of seatage. Kind of an interesting looking seat there. It looks pretty comfortable for a metal seat. No timetable by the looks, but a pretty good effort. I'd give it a 6, I'd say. Could do better. There's something weird about here, definitely. Something weird about the location. The poles are painted on the bottom too, but not like you'd see in what am I thinking of? Guatemala. Nothing like that. They've got a auto rickshaw. The only thing I could think of for that would be Ecuador. I think they have a lot of those. So that could be the case, although I think initially that satellite dish didn't look like it was too close to the equator, which Ecuador is right on the equator, so that's a bit curious. But it could be coastal. Then the pole's painted at the bottom. I wonder if that's like Panama or something. My experience of Panama is normally it says Panama somewhere. They're very proud of Panama being Panama. So those are my two guesses at the moment, Ecuador and Panama. A bunch of people on the way to work by the looks. And this is like a little cow, a couple of cows lounging around. There's a lot of livestock beside the road here, a bit dangerous. Yeah, I can imagine that's like a work crew on the way somewhere. Definitely get the impression this is not Argentina. See, Ecuador kind of looks a bit weird sometimes. Tigo, I don't know if that's specific to certain regions, possibly, or certain countries. Pretty sure that's Spanish and not Portuguese. Laguna El Hoyo, here we go. It is Guatemala, wow. I did not expect that. Just normally the poles are painted like this, okay. Yeah, if I'd seen that pole, I'd definitely go Guatemala. We're on the, can't quite read that, it's a bit fuzzy. The RN 19 something? Should be a fairly good guess anyway. Is that Guatemala? It is. Don't see any RN roads. Got PETs, so RN is probably running into a specific town. Or city, I guess. Got PETs. It's Buenos Aires. El Progreso, I wonder if I can find that. El Naranjo, which is probably the orange. Possibly Naranjo. Oh, here's El Naranjo as well. That's a bit problematic. It's a small place, but they're doubling up on names. So I want El Progreso. Don't really see it, maybe I'll just plonk it somewhere. CA roads, SAC roads, GUA roads. I don't see any RNs. I'll just go central. South of Copen. Okay. There's nearby San Antonio. Which I think they've got one in Texas, but not that one. This just says 19, it doesn't specify the RN. So I guess major roads are just prefixed by RN or something like that. And there's the gas station. Petrol station? Okay, 96 kilometres, that's not too bad. Luckily you got away with Guatemala there. I was going to go Ecuador, which wouldn't have been too bad, but... So that chubby arrow should be Guatemala. I'm not sure I've seen any others like that. Let's check this out. Is this a bus shelter? I don't think so. It's something. Difficult to say what. Maybe some public art. May have been painted at one stage, but now it's like moss covered or something. Lacking a bit of upkeep on that one. What's this? I'm assuming it's Cyrillic. Yeah, it appears to be. It's kind of difficult to read. I think that's a BL. I think that BL is actually only Russia, as in Bulyat. Sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly, fortunately, because it's a bit of a rude word. in Russian. Here's a bus station, I think. A bus shelter. It's got steps. It's not really wheelchair accessible. Looks like the seats have been taken. There's no rubbish bin. No lighting. There's no timetable by the looks. That's pretty poor. Again, needs a lot of upkeep, so give that one a 3. It's still got a roof, so that's fine. These signs are really interesting. I've not come across them before, I don't think. And this is possibly some mountains up here. To the north. I want to get close to a car because I feel like this might be Kyrgyzstan with these mountains here, or Kazakhstan, but I think north would mean could be Kazakhstan. I thought mountains north would mean Kyrgyzstan here, but I think potentially there's some regions in Kazakhstan where the snow-peaked mountains would be north as well. Got a streak of 6 on countries, so it's got red on the plate, so that's it's Kyrgyzstan, I'm pretty sure. We're driving north-south directly towards the mountains, so pretty much north-south, like this. They got a bus service, so that's good. Maybe that's a bit too close to the mountains. We haven't really got mountains around us, just to the north, so maybe I'll go further south here, like that. I think this is the road here. Okay, it was a lot further south. 180 kilometres away, 4,500 points, not too bad. Could be worse. This looks French from the signage. On the D60, Calais is nearby on the D60. So Calais is coastal, I'm pretty sure. But where do they put it? Calais is up here. On the D60, D300. So I'm pretty confident that it's France. Might need to zoom in a bit for the D60. What else? Bouche Bel Air? Maybe. I don't know if that'll be locatable. Difficult to say how far from Calais we are. D68. A bunch of French bollards. Kind of unusual French bollards, I'd say. I thought normally they had just one stripe on them, one reflector, but these have got doubles. It's a big French style power line. So what else was here? So the side road's going to Pichau something. Sign's taken a bit of a beating. Someone went off-roading and took out half the sign. So we went to D60. Don't see it around here. Probably just going to plonk somewhere near Calais. I don't really want to spend the whole time scanning. Some smaller roads show up if you zoom in further. I might just have a look around Calais at this scale, see if I can locate the 60. There's the 42. 304, 43. I can't see it. So Calais is kind of what direction? Approximately south? I don't know about that. It's probably a windy road. It doesn't mention Dunkirk, so I don't know what to do. I'll go nearby. I'll go Loon Plague. Oh my gosh. It was all the way south. Why is it listing Calais? Is there another Calais? There's Calais there. Oh, that's Calas. Oh my gosh. My tired brain didn't locate that, didn't identify that it was Calas and not Calais. That's a bit of a fail. Extended the country streak, but 870 kilometres away. Outrageous. Outrageous. Okay, got to focus a bit more now. So riding on rocks. Looks to be Spanish. I think that could be like a Chilean thing. This road is really interesting. It's like cobblestone. Does this say? Gasoducto? I guess there's a gas line running through there or something. This is a pretty run-down area. Not sure what to make of this with the cobbled road. The mountains certainly, well, the terrain certainly makes me think possibly Chile. I think there was Spanish on the, what's this? It's the gas line. Not sure why it's painted up like that though. Sobrendor, Jose Tordoya, Mas. Certainly looks Spanish. Here we go. Bolivia, okay. I've got to check the Bolivian flag. I think that might actually look like the Bolivian flag there. And this is quite common in Bolivia, I think, as a freestanding flag as well. Not sure exactly where in terms of Bolivia. I guess these hills, there should have been a giveaway for Bolivia. Sometimes they're snow speckled. Not exactly snow-capped, but snow-speckled. So just a bunch of hills. Bolivia's not too big, and it's not in Africa, so... Ooh, it's kind of big. I guess we're down here, nearby Sucre. East of Sucre. Okay, it's kind of north, south of Cochabamba, sorry. Just want to have a quick look at the Bolivian flag. Bolivia. Okay, that's the Bolivian flag there. I don't know what that coloured patchwork, I think that might be like a indigenous flag or something like that, or a regional flag, but you certainly do see it fairly often. This looks like Germany. Just double checking for yellow plates, because that would be Luxembourg. Problem with Germany is, well, the German bollard is it kind of looks like a lot of other bollards, like Switzerland, Sweden. I'd like to see some language just to confirm here. Using kilometres. Got a DE domain here, so that seems fine. It's quite flat, which my understanding is mostly the north of Germany is flat. That's what I was told anyway. I don't know how consistent that is. I should check Plonket for that, but a place name could be handy. Kind of driving north is southish. Let's check back here. I doubt I can locate this street, which is... It's got Weg. Summer Weg, or Veg, I guess. Not 100% on the different words for street throughout Europe. Here we go. Horstfeld. Oh, look at this little fellow. That's cute. I don't know if Horstfeld is actually a place. Willkommen. Herr Zilch. Mr. Zero, I think. Welcome to Mr. Zero. I wonder if this is... That looks like some pretty old architecture there on the barn. And an antique wheelbarrow as well. But then incorporating the modern with some solar power. I don't know. I don't think Herr Zilch is a place. Maybe. Just drop it somewhere north. Fairly flat, south of Bremen. Not too bad. It's nearby Potsdam, just south of Berlin. A capital plonk there would have been fine. I had plenty of time. I could have... oh, there's Horstfeld. This is the region, I guess. $4,161, so totally 20,000. So that's not a bad start. I think the average on this map is... so that France guess was shocking. I could have tightened things up a bit more. France was exactly the opposite end of the country. Same with Germany. It was like I went all the way west, basically, and it was all the way east. There are plenty of points up for grabs there. What's the average on this map is 15.3. The thing I was thinking about averages though, it depends on what style people are playing. Because if a lot of people are NMPZing this map, the scores are bound to be low. So I guess these mountains could be again Kazakhstan or Kyrgyzstan. I don't really have a good vibe for the mountains exactly. The sun's in the north. Don't know whether to trust that. Maybe the sun's overhead a bit. I think, let's see, they've got a bunch of mountains here in the north, right? It's kind of east-west. It's kind of mountains to the west, like this area. They're quite close by though, and we're driving towards them. I don't know if this is Kyrgyzstan or Kazakhstan. Maybe I'll go... Oh, on a streak of 10, that's kind of annoying. Gonna screw this up fairly solidly here. Maybe along here. Okay, give that a shot. Oh my gosh, it was Argentina. I told you I didn't have a vibe on that. The mountains. Lost my streak at 10. I guess that the look of it, I'm not sure if it's the camera generation or just the general look of the foliage there. Has a distinctive look. Kind of like a... This looks actually better than the view I had, I think. But this low shrubs and things, I think I should have gone with Argentina there. Well, obviously I should have, but I didn't. So I lost my streak at 10. Try and pick this up again. It kind of seems French, but it is not. Looks like they've got some currency unit here, but I'm not too sure. So the bin's overflying. So the language is kind of giving me some trouble here. wonder if it's Croatia or something like that. That's Zona. Not sure about Zona. Or is it Polish? Kludesh, Hezek. I hope it's not Czech or Slovak. It's got a little dog there. Very cute. A little kid and a little dog. It's about to hit the town. This is nice, like a kind of like a kit scooter. A wooden one, I think. That's very cool. On the 30, we've got water all the way over here. On, what's that? To the west. I think that would suit Croatia. Like here. Don't know, heading west. Like here. Kind of. Got some seaside resort town or something over here, I think. Potentially. I've got no better guesses, I'll just go there. It was Czechia. It was Czechia. Gosh. And not seaside. Was that a lake or something? It was right near Prague. That was not water. That's very surprising to me. Unless it's this. I doubt it. Well, that's very odd. I'm not sure what to make of that. Got the crossing here. It's kind of like a handsome fellow. And it's 11:35, coming up to lunchtime, I'd guess, unless it's somewhere in Scandinavia, and it could be the winter time, 5 minutes to midnight. 25 minutes to midnight. Bunch of motorbikes. So I think handsome man could be Norway or something like that. El Koske. It's definitely somewhere European. Just the yellow signage is kind of interesting. I wonder if it's Finland. I think it could be. With all the double letters. Islami. I'm not sure about this crossing either. It's got the kids crossing. What do I know about Finland? I know some bollards. I know they've got a unique character in their language. Oh no, that's Norway, sorry. Norway I was thinking of. Norway and Denmark with the O with the stroke through it. Not sure, this is like a church by the looks. Are we nearby the water? I kind of screwed that up last round. I thought we were nearby the water and we were absolutely not. It's a nice setup there with the bin and a couple of bench seats overlooking the water. It's got birches. Let's check out this person. Could be Finnish. What's the yellow signs here? A bit odd. I think I'm just going to drop it in Finland. All those doubles, I think it's probably Finland. Where are we going to go? I guess kind of south if they're nearby a lake. There's plenty of water here. Heinola? It was further north. Lyselmi, nearby Lyselmi or something. Overlooking the Pirovesi. Did I even pick the right part of a lake? Yeah, kind of. It's kind of a good vibe, but 267 kilometers away. Hello. This is India. Just double checking, making sure it's not Bangladesh, which I'm pretty sure that's not Bangladesh. It's like a hamburger restaurant with fries. 3 chums on a motorbike. It's an animal ambulance. Just wanted to check that out and see. We've lost it. That's a shame. Here we go. It looks a bit grim, to be fair. It's like wearing a face mask. That's good. Very professional. And this could be an ice cream van. Not too sure. In terms of where we are here, I'm sure they must say somewhere, but even if I knew, I think, even if I saw the place name, it'd be quite difficult for me to track down. India's got a lot of cities. A lot of people, a lot of cities, but I think based on the language I might go over here, nearby Indore. Okay, it was further north. Yeah, if I come across Gohana, that would be an impossible scan. If I come across New Delhi, that would have been handy. Or a sign to New Delhi. So 729 kilometers away. Not a great region guess there. At least I didn't guess Bangladesh, I guess. That's the main thing. This kind of makes me think Taiwan, but I just can't quite make out that sign. They've got it blurred. It's a white plate. Driving left. Interesting. Because Taiwan, they'd be driving right. It's kind of a narrow road, so I'm not sure if that's a genuine left-hand drive, but if it is, then it won't be Taiwan. Or South Korea. But the plate isn't yellow, so I don't think it can be Japan. 1 kilometre. There's something a kilometre ahead. Maybe I can just quickly skip ahead there. Wait. That's a Japanese reflector though. Kind of. I've lost it now, but it looked like a Japanese reflector. Here. Let me just get a little closer here. Kind of looks like a Japanese reflector. I wonder if it's Hong Kong or something. Falling rocks. A bit stylized there, it looks like falling bowling balls. I might fast travel for a bit. How long have I got? 7.5 minutes. Ages. Just wanted to see something else. A sign with some language would be great. Just haul up the hill here. 2 kilometres. We're getting further away. Let's go back to the start. Which way did I go? I think I went the other way, so yeah, I picked the wrong direction to go for sure. There's more up here. by the looks. It's a signal tower. Yellow backplates here. Interesting. This looks Japanese style. That's better. Okay, the reflector driving left with the yellow plates. I'm not sure what the white backplate was about that. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like an entrance to a national park or something. Is that a... It's like a cable car or something. I wonder if I can get... I don't think I can get closer in on that. So cable car... I don't recall where there'd be a cable car in Japan. Just going to have to plonk this somewhere. Oh, here's a sign. Hopefully it has somewhere I'm familiar with on it. Need to pass Obama on the 57. Unzen. Obama. I'm not familiar with Obama. The town in Japan. I thought it might be around this area, but what do we want? The 57. Scanning for roads in Japan is problematic. With mountains, surely it's further north. There's a 51. Just want a 57 somewhere here. 49, it's kind of getting further away. .48, 47, and we want the 57. So logically it'd be further down here, but I don't know that logic plays into it very often. 41. My gosh. I'm sure Plonket would have it's 53. Kind of closer. 54. I didn't think it would be down this far for sure. I thought this would be northern. And we've lost the 50s. Back to 10. Sheesh. Where am I? I'm all the way nearby Kumamoto. What's Kagashima's got? 220s. I wonder if I should zoom up all the way north. I'll just have a quick scan of not Taiwan. It's a 58 here. One of 57. It's tantalizing. 58. Why not the 59? That's so vexing. Try another island. Is there another island? 78, 83. Maybe an island further north, not Okinawa. 58 is on this island as well. Is this an island? I forgot we were looking for Obama as well. I don't know. Kind of lost now. 58's as close as I've gotten, but I'm not too confident it's all the way this south. There's China. No, I don't know where Nita Pass. Surely it's mainland. Well, one of the bigger islands, I would think. a minute left. Check Hokkaido. 36s. I wonder if I should just drop it on Okinawa or something. Did it look weird? Not really. There's some mountains here though. Sun Hills, Okinawa. I don't know. Just drop it here. Gosh. I must have missed this. Nagasaki, nearby Nagasaki. It's got the 57 here. Don't see the 59. That's kind of annoying. Need to pass number 2 viewpoint. How romantic. Where's Obama? Obamacho. It's probably Obamacho or something, more likely. And there's the ropeway. Unzen ropeway. That's disappointing. 691 kilometres away. All that scanning for 14,500 points. Abysmal. I should have checked out the breakdown there, but I think this is Caliente. Does that say Aguas Calientes? I can't get past the zoom. Past the blur. Could say Aguas Calientes, which is actually a place nearby Machu Picchu. Kind of a nice road here. How about the plate? Compramos cacao. Something for more or less. So cacao, I'm not sure where you'd be growing that, like Colombia or something. Oops. But Colombia have yellow backplates. I don't think that was a yellow backplate. They've got a Texaco logo, I think, which is like a petrol station. Maybe this is Mexico. I've got to learn about water towers or water containers on roofs. So that's a bakery or bread shop anyway. Batidos, natural juices, tostadas. Tostadas would be Mexican. Bolonas con queso. I'm not sure what bolognas. It's like beef steak. Hamburguesas, hot dogs, choclos, pinchos, colas, aguas cervezas, and bebidas. It's a comprehensive menu for a small place like that. So I'm guessing Mexico here. Aha. Here we go. Guy and Kale. Don't exactly remember where Guy and Kale is, but it should show up pretty easily. Don't remember north or south. It's pretty prominent, I thought. And I thought it was Mexico. Oh, this is going to be trouble. Guadalajara. Ciudad Victoria, I hadn't heard of that before. I'm mistaken, it's not prominent. I hope have I got the wrong country? Blue cross. Is it actually? I really thought it was Mexico. Merida, Campeche. Saltillo. Ooh, that's a problem. I need a road number. Or I need a confirmation of the country. $45, that's Mexico surely. Why can't I find Machala? Was it nearby Mexico City, I wonder? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Guadalajara. Oh, I've got 4 minutes. I don't want to scan for 4 minutes. It's got to be somewhere, whereabouts? I thought it was kind of north, maybe. I wonder if I can get the road number, that would be helpful. Can't quite make it out there. Let's have a look. The E25, Cuenca. Ooh. Here we go, what an idiot. Ecuador. What an absolute clown. On the E25. The E25 south, heading to Naranjal. The dollars is because Ecuador, they use dollars. East-west. Man. I should have travelled straight away though. On the E582 to Cuenca. E582 is here. And what actual town were we in? Don't know if it said. So, Naranjal and Machala. El Mango. Naranjito. No, Naranjal. Not Naranjito. I don't know. We're somewhere around here, surely. Where's Cuenca, actually? Is here. So it's kind of like east. Kind of stumped. I don't know where. Somewhere around here anyway. It's probably going to be fine points. There we go. 12 kilometres away. It was on the intersection of the 582 and the 25. That makes sense. Couldn't quite work it out in my head there, but it's fine. Now, God, it's humiliating. It's like a post box, I think. I haven't come across that before. Paqueta. Let's check out the signs here. Golnog. Ostaki. It's interesting signage. I wonder if I can work out the language. Not really. I think I'm going backwards in my language recognition. I like the historic billboards. That's very cool. Look at these fellows. It does seem quite it's got an old vibe about it for sure. Oldish anyway. And some newer builds over here. I should have had a vibe on the language, but I don't. I wonder if that was a bollard here. It's Czechia, okay, or Slovakia. So, there are some unique characters in Czech and Slovak. I'll have to check on, after I screw this up, I'm going to check on GeoPeter's European language spreadsheet. Oh, there's suddenly a bunch of people. They're wearing black. I wonder if they come for a funeral. Potentially. I guess I should just go Czechia. I always get it wrong. Czechia or Slovakia. I'll go Brno. Whoops, did I click off it? No. It was Slovakia. So I'll just check that spreadsheet of GeoPeter and see Czechia has the E with the hat down. Slovakia, the A with the double dot, I don't think that was there. The L with the dash, that may have been there. Or the O with the hat. Am I going to remember that? Possibly not. The other way of identifying that is just to zoom in on the map and look at some place names. So that was a bit disappointing. This could be... I thought this could be Sri Lanka. I do struggle with the language, Sri Lankan language, identifying it, but this could be it. I think the language is all I'm going to have to go on here. Yellow backplate. I don't actually know about the plates for Sri Lanka. Is it a blue strip on the left hand side? I hope not. And I don't know, because this pole top kind of looks Indian. I don't know if Sri Lanka shares that kind of triad pole top. What to do? I think I will go Sri Lanka. Otherwise it's probably somewhere up here. I'll just go central Sri Lanka. It was somewhere up there. Disappointing. Actually, I might look at Plunkett to see what it says about the language. And the pole tops. Sri Lanka, you see these two scripts, Sinhala and Tamil. Sometimes see English, Latin script. Note Sinhala is unique to Sri Lanka, however Tamil can be found in Indian state of Tamil Nadu. Two types of poles, so not the trident pole. Okay, try and remember that. That could have been a lot better if I went with my second instinct there. It's got a yellow cover on the guy wire here. Yellow centre line. I guess white outside's a bit difficult. I guess Male Hot Avenue. It kind of looks Arabic, but I think it's just worn. I want to see the stop sign here, but it's evaded me. This kind of looks US. Got an old Mad Max-mobile there. Ooh, this is a hotel. And restaurant. It's seen better days, I'd imagine. Yeah, there's the restaurant. This is not a big city, it's actually Canada. Guess that was always possible. It's like a community picnic area here, which is cool. So it's like a post digger or two. I think they've refashioned them as garden ornaments. So in that case, Santa Clara Legion branch number 237. Those post hole diggers, I wondered about kind of the Yukon or something like that. Not sure what that's. Metasis Center. The Canadian flag, and that's a fish. I think that's a religious flag. It's like a magpie in a circle. No magpie sign or something. I don't know how good this plonk is going to be. Don't know if I get the impression it gets cold here or not. That's weird. I've not seen this sign before. It's like a giant playing basketball. Roman Catholic Church. It's got quite a few churches. St. Clair's, I think. I think that might be the place name, but Santa Clara. St. Clara. I think tracking it down could be problematic because Canada is huge. And I thought maybe up here. The odds of finding St. Clara are slim, I'd say. Just have to go off vibes. High level, no. I think it's fairly remote, is my impression here. It's not mountainous, I'm pretty sure. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, it's very flat. No lakes or anything either. And this is a tiny little stop sign. Confirming it is Canada. Alberta. It's an unfortunate Slave Lake nearby Smith, sorry. Gift Lake. Chard. Gonna drop it in British Columbia. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of mountains here. I don't really want to do that. Maybe nearby Meadow Lake Provincial Park. Ooh, it was in Winnipeg. And there it is, St. Clara. I think a difficult scan there. Yeah. Without knowing the state, that would be 485 kilometres away. Very difficult. It kind of looks like two blue strips here, but Knaus, or Naus, I guess, on the back of the van. I wish I wouldn't click around with the zoom on. Valerius de Sedelier. It's like Dutch, kind of. That doesn't look Dutch. There's no yellow plates. There's yellow on the post here. That's just a light post, so I don't think that's anything. Wheat growing? Could be like, ooh, hello. Looks like they've improved the playground. So it started out like this with the wooden bridge. Not a drawbridge, just a regular bridge, wooden steps, and this little house with the slide. And then, bam, upgraded, I think. Unless it's just a different angle. It could just be a different angle. So maybe you can't see. It's a double house. Yeah, I think it's just the angle. How would I rate that? I think there's like an orange elephant or something up the back there. Kind of cool. They've got this communal swing, which is nice. I think, yeah, they've changed for double swings for that communal swing. I'm not sure which is the older and which is the newer. I like the big grassed area, it's nice. This pole just in the middle of nowhere looks like a hazard for kids running around. Lots of splinters with the wood. I'd give that 6. But what am I going to do for a guess? That's another matter entirely. This looks like an old house, like a farmhouse kind of thing. Constant Permeka. Not sure what to make of this language. What about Belgium? I find Belgium quite difficult sometimes because it's kind of French and I think kind of Dutch as well. A lot of the place names, but I don't know anything else about Belgium. I know the domain, I think it's .be, so if I found the domain that would be kind of convenient. Nothing on the van, it's unfortunate. Would Belgium look like this though? Not too sure. Ooh, hello. There's Bollard. Oosteklo. A lot of bicycles too. Open Schooldagen. It's Bollard. I don't know. I'm gonna guess this is Belgium. Because it couldn't be... This is what I've had before, is like somewhere where I thought was the Netherlands, which wasn't. and I was very confused. Here's a nice-ish bus shelter, very modern trash can, or rubbish bin, I guess. Don't know why they put half seating, that's kind of frustrating for anyone who doesn't get a seat. Very vibrant colours, got a schedule here I think, a route map, and somewhere to park a bike or two. I'd give that 7.5, very clean, got the bin, a bit characterless. Here's an older school bin. Look at the seat here. They've got seating nearby for fine weather, so that's good. And here's the place name. Biesenkouter. I'm 78% convinced this is Belgium. Just because the plates aren't yellow. Otherwise I'd go to Netherlands. Don't think I'm going to get Biesenkouter here. I'll go here. Ooh. Can I see Biesenkouter? No. Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of canals, just like the Netherlands. So it was 83 kilometres away. Belgium's a great place. 21,689, a new high. And this is like an old Queenslander. Yellow centre lines there. So I guess this is the US. Got a planted palm, a couple of planted palms, so that doesn't necessarily stay like Florida or anything, but because they're planted. But it kind of looks pretty tropical. Some very cool stuff. Quite old cars by the look of it. I don't know what to make of that. And the hydrant I'm not too sure about. A yellow hydrant. That's probably typical of somewhere. Got a sunflower on the door. And whoops. There's yellow at the base of the guy wire. Speed limit, so it's definitely the US. I don't know about plates, so it's like a temporary, maybe they've got a, what do you say in the US? Yard sale. Open. Looks like they're selling off all the kids' stuff. 2 bicycles, this inflatable jumpy castle, a small barbecue, a drum, 2 drums. Could be a whole drum set there. Some board games, a car seat. This hydrant is very distinctive looking. Just not sure how cold this place gets. Do they have chimneys? They do have chimneys. This one's, someone's taken a bite out of that one. My impression is that you should probably keep your chimneys in good order, otherwise bad things can happen when you light a fire there. So it probably gets quite cool if they've got chimneys. Taylor Street, which doesn't tell me too much. Just checking the letterboxes to see if there's anything interesting there. Not really. I probably could travel somewhere and get a town name or something. It's got these very ornate street signs. This is loving, positive, happy. It's like a community farm, I think. And there's a ubiquitous US flag. Surprised there weren't more. Happy Patch homegrown tomatoes are here. Christmas tree wonderland. Interesting. Rudy's Happy Patch. Live trees, wreaths and poinsettias. Not entirely sure what a poinsettia is. There's a little too much positivity in that place for me. It makes me uncomfortable. It's kind of an interesting, there's some interesting signage here. This I haven't really seen before. It's like a rail crossing. This I have seen before. I think they have it in Canada and in the north of the US. It's kind of thing. And this yield sign. Report emergency or problem to Heart of Georgia BR. Got the phone number there, 1866-527-3499. US dot 635J41Y. I guess that's the junction. So probably we're in Georgia. This is bollard as well. I've seen this bollard before as well. I don't think I've had many Georgia around, so that's... I'm not entirely convinced it's Georgia, but I think it does get cold in Georgia. I need this happy cow. Community garden or whatever it is. Christmas tree shop. I don't think... oh, where's the rail line? That's probably a good idea. So the rail line probably does go through Atlanta. Who cares? Like, honestly, what are the odds of getting a close guess here? Not great. Don't know what to make of this. Can't even find the rail line. Just drop it in Jersey. Ooh. It was Americus. That might have actually been there, written somewhere. It's kind of generic, Americus. I don't see the Christmas tree place. Oh, here's... Down, I didn't mean to open the map. Here's Rudy's Happy Patch here. I think I must have headed the wrong way, because there's main roads here which could have been helpful. But the rail line certainly helped in terms of finding out it was Georgia. 187 kilometres away. Not amazing. But correct state, thanks to some excellent reading skills. There's a dog having a lot of fun in the snow. A couple of dogs. Ooh, that one looks like a bear. Kind of 98% sure it's not a bear, but not 100%. So the black bears are the bad ones, or the brown bears? I can never remember. Hang on. If it's brown, lie down. If it's black, fight back. I think that's the rule. Little picnic area here. Lovely. Looking at the shipping containers. This old truck, which I'm not sure about the language here. I guess it's Cyrillic, but is it for sale? It's surely ex-military by the looks of it. Unless it's a showpiece for a very small museum. In terms of... Is that a blue strip? It is. I think. Unless there's a blue background on the car. Because I kind of thought Russian. Yeah. This could be like an outhouse. Outdoor toilet. Very cool setup they got here. Literally, because it's probably below freezing. Well, it must be some mining area or something. Or some secret military base. It's like a quarry, kind of. Yeah, I don't think that can have been a blue strip. Just looking at the signage here to see if there's anything unique in terms of the characters. I don't think so. This could be Ukraine. Oh, certainly got a lot nicer at the change of seasons. Why are they stopped here? Probably picking mushrooms or something. No, they're just having a picnic. There is a blue strip here, I think. I guess they're quarrying these rocks back there, but not too sure why. Or where, to be fair. That is a blue strip. There's no red on the plate. It was Cyrillic, I'm sure of it. Don't know what to think now. I thought for sure Russia. Now it looks a lot nicer. A lot less bleak. Got a single white centre line. Now I think more, oh, it's got a European strip, what an idiot. Not Russia. 100%. Got like a Botswana pole here. Which I don't know what that means. I can't think of what country would have a yellow and black striped pole. I'm not even totally sure what this is. It's a little house. It's a pole with a cap. So it's got Cyrillic. It didn't have dual language, which is interesting. I'm not familiar with this pole. Other than like in Botswana, I think. Unless it's like North Macedonia or something. I think it can't be Albania because the plates don't match. What are the other options? Bulgaria, Serbia. I don't think it's... Got a Volkswagen. I don't know if that tells me anything. I think I'm just going to go North Macedonia here. I just didn't have dual language, but it was Bulgaria. Ah dear. I'm just going to quickly check Bulgaria on Plonket for that. Plonket. For that pole. Long whites. Didn't see a bollard, but that's what it looks like. Doesn't look like it mentions the yellow and black pole. That's a shame. It's familiar with these signs, but that didn't really come up. I do get a lot of Bulgaria for some reason. So I lost my streak at 3, which is probably convenient because I don't know that I'm going to get this one. Spain. I probably will get this one, to be fair. Is it Spain mainland? Maybe. Maybe not. It's kind of got maybe an island vibe. Someone took out the sign here. There's a cage. Sometimes I see that in Vietnam for someone securing their car. They put it inside a cage. It's like a prison here. It's probably a castle, I'd guess. Just trying to see this sign. Accesso Polvorin. I don't know what that means. I mean, it probably means access for something. Got a lot of pedestrian crossings. I'm not sure how many pedestrians come up this way. Just want to get to the top and see what this is like. Kind of looks like a prison. It's like a guard post or something. It's like a military airport or something. Maybe a private airport. It's a huge-ish city. Looks pretty windswept. This tree's bent over from the wind. It's taken its toll. So, if I knew the name of the airport, that would be kind of convenient. I won't say it here. No, I lost that sign. I'm not sure where that sign went. Now I've kind of gone past it. I hope this isn't an island. Could be the ocean out there to the north. Could be Palma. I think Palma has like rock walls and things like that. Santander, like the bank. Don't know. It looks like a big place. Very military looking stuff around here though. I don't think that's going to help in terms of the city. Kind of surrounded by water though. What are the other options for islands? Ibiza, I don't get that impression. Menorca? Just going to go north in the on the mainland. I definitely get an island vibe. Oh no, it was there. I've had this before. It is Spain, but it's like I had forgotten about that. Ah, dear oh dear. Very annoying. 911 kilometres away. So a horsey, a dog, a whole bunch of sheep. Could be New Zealand. I don't think so. Let's check out these people. Ooh, that's Cyrillic. Interesting. I thought it might be maybe South American or something like that. What if they got to eat? Difficult to say. Got these foxtails. What an odd place. They're selling preserves and honey. Balls. Ice cream? No, not ice cream. Is that borscht? I think maybe it is borscht. I should know straight off the bat where this is, but I don't. Straight off the bat, is that an expression I use? I guess it is. He's the proud shop owner, store owner. They could have Pringles in there, it's difficult to say. This is for like panning or something. Could be a barbecue, to be fair. It's like some picnic area. That could be a Russian beer brand, I'm not too sure. This is a very odd place. I'm not convinced that it's Russia, that's for sure. Got a little picnic area. Some very temporary stuff here. These high mountains, Cyrillic. Teye is that way. It's got some kind of ATV hire. This van, which is kitted out for four-wheel driving. All these vans. I wonder if this is Kazakhstan. I don't know what. I don't know. I just don't know. I think I'll just plonk it somewhere there. It's a whole bunch of sheep, I think. It's a very odd place. Unless it's Mongolia. I did just check for the car just in case. Because that would be an obvious giveaway. I don't know, I think I'm going to go to Kazakhstan here in the north, somewhere. It could definitely be Russia, Kyrgyzstan, or Mongolia probably could still be. I thought there were mountains up here somewhere. Maybe I should go south. Are there some mountains? I'm not sure. This is like a holiday farm experience or something. Don't see any mountains here. Surely there are. They're bound to be. Maybe I should go down here. It was just inside Russia. I've seen some other areas in this region which are quite nice, like avenues of trees and things like that. That was disappointing. What does it say about this place? It's like a tourist area. Not sure exactly what the deal was, but it seems very touristy with the shop there, everything. That was a bit of a fail. Got this generic petrol station here. 4 chums standing around, shooting the breeze. Kind of like an old Russian car. One more dog. There's a lot of dog rounds today. This is a happy looking dog. In terms of the vibes here, I'm not too sure. It's got, looks like we've had some burn off here, which explains the smoke, the haze. These light posts, which I don't know about. I don't know if they're specific to anywhere. Check the bin, see if we've got... What's up there? Something up in the distance here. I guess it's just a like utility pole. A big one. Got this train. It's a very stylized train, I think. I think it's a train. That's what I mean by stylized. I can't really tell if it's a train or not. This on the pole, which I'm not too sure about either. Despite the remoteness, the road quality is pretty good. This crossing's a bit unusual, kind of DIY. I guess that's the signal office. I don't know what you call it with trains, but somewhere where you switch the signals, switch the tracks. This is probably just Russia or Ukraine. Hang on, let's check the poles here. Indented poles. And they say ladder poles. This is surely not France, but he's wearing a beret. So, looks like he's geocaching or something. It's hiding something away. It's got poppies here. And Cyrillic. Bopnakab. Surely this has got to be Russia. It's across. Wait a minute. That's not a Russian crossing. We're in Bulgaria again. 301. It's definitely not a Russian crossing. You would think with Bulgaria it'd have dual language. It's not sure about that crossing now. What about non-dual language? But with that crossing, wouldn't be Ukraine. The 301. Do a quick scan and see if that probably is just Bulgaria with no dual language. I'm not 100% convinced here. I'll just drop it and see. It was. Okay, fine. So that Bulgaria has 4 steps. It's 107 kilometers away, 79. Not super great. It's the first potentially Africa around here. Driving left. It's got the skinny jeans on. Very fashion. Driving left. Should kind of be the south of Africa, but is it South Africa? Or Eswatini or something? I think this kind of has Eswatini vibes. I'm not too sure about it. These are South African colours though, the flag colours. See some language. Express car wash. And looks like a little, is it a bus terminal? Looks like it could be like a bus terminal. It's like maybe mountains of Lesotho. So you've got a registered physiotherapist here and funeral service nearby. Kokstad. I think that says Kokstad or Kokstad. I could certainly quickly scan Eswatini for an animal doctor. It's funny you saw the animal ambulance before with a K-O-K. Spa Express. That makes me kind of think maybe more South Africa. Just because it's probably a bigger city. Bigger cities in South Africa. Just quickly have a quick look here. Big Bend? No. Don't see it. Something about the fashion here. We're definitely in Kokstad. Just don't know where that is. A Spa supermarket. Got a little uniform here, that's nice. Shawarma King. This must be a fairly big place. But Cockstead, I wonder if it's a... I wonder if it's a... like a suburb or something. Stop, discount furnishers. 21 months to pay for free delivery, so they've got English here. I think this has got to be South Africa. I think that's Rand. Advertise here for 50 Rand per day. Got public phones, which is cool. So where am I going to go? I guess, let me just... I think this must be a suburb of somewhere quite big, so... maybe I should just go to Johannesburg. Can I see Cockstead? I cannot. I'm sure I could travel around for 5 minutes and get more information here, but pretty lazy. Probably to the north. Dunno, somewhere here near Klipgat. Oh, there it was. It was actually fairly prominent, I guess. Yeah. It was nearby Lesotho. I should have remembered those mountains there and picked somewhere closer to Lesotho, but where's the Spa supermarket? Majestic bed and breakfast. They've got a lot of stuff. Spargs supermarket, John's mini market, Hyper Home Cockstead, and the Build Mart. Pick and Pay as well. 578 kilometres away, that was not great. At least I got the country right. Here's a red plate. Or pink. I'm not sure what to make of that. Yeah. It's pink plate. Reddish, pinkish plate. There's a lot of trucking in town here. That's interesting. This is Spanish by the looks. I thought I heard rain, but it doesn't look like it. I don't think I've had Brazil today, which is really odd. I don't know what to make of this. Don't think that's a national flag. Avenue Santa Maria. Sortio, Chinatown, 30th of April. Driving right. Got a horrible feeling this is some kind of island again. That actually said Spain, Portugal, Italy. I'm not sure why. A crossing would be nice. I'm sure could this be that same place I had before? Planta Revision Technica. Torres, which I thought meant towers, but the yellow front plate. Very unhappy. Very unhappy about this. With the Spanish and the Texas flag. Is this Mexico? That's a Texas flag, right? I'm pretty sure. Spain, Portugal, Italy. Then they got this black signage. I'm completely confused. It's got Andes on here. Like this is Chile. Pretty unhappy. I'm pretty unhappy at the moment. I'm very bad at guessing Chile too. It's got Coca-Cola here. Got Stand Casablanca. What's with the pink plates and the yellow plates and these weird signs, tiny little signs on long posts? Giveaway sign and bicycle sign. Showing off the Honda there. This very sleek taxi. Does they say Inca? Like Peru. It's very unusual. Pretty sure that's a Texas flag. Why have they got Texas flags everywhere? Is it? I'm absolutely stumped. I'm just going to drop this in Peru somewhere. It's kind of like this tiny holes, holy pole. This car hasn't been cleaned in a while. It's a very dusty place. Very dusty. Not very touristy. Let's check out this sign here. El Norte, El Sur. So north is that way and south is the other way. It's probably like the Pan-American Highway here. Is there water over there? I guess there is. It's like a shipping town somewhere. Is that yeah, it's west, so it's got to be somewhere Chile or Peru. It did say Inca, so maybe I should go with Peru. It's like this, maybe. Interesting. What's Chile? And I've actually been to Arica, which looks a lot different to that. Only like it's kind of in Arica. I've only been around this area, I guess. The playa at the beach. So I've been around the beach. A couple of streets back, it looks a lot different. Interesting. A bit disappointing. 1,100 kilometers away. Very confusing place. I'm not sure what was with the red or pink plates there either. Is it driving left here? They're driving right. I'm not sure why this arrow is like that. I don't think that's an Irish bollard. Somewhere in Europe, I'd imagine. All white road lines. Not sure if they've actually got a number plate there. A license plate. Here's something. Could be the road number. CM 4112. Doesn't really ring a bell. Whoops. I guess that's got a blue strip on the left hand side. What about this is Spain again. They got a CM road. Yeah. What's CM 4112? It's probably fairly small, I'd imagine. CM42. What the 4112? Oh my gosh. CM3129. So I want 4112. 412. Hopefully that wasn't a double up. I wonder if maybe I should go back and just double check the number on that. Yeah, it's not a camera trick, it's 4112. So I wonder if the 4112 is nearby the 412. Pretty unlikely. 4128. It's a green road. 4124. 4117. 4114. 4120. Okay, so the closest I've got so far is, oh that's, yeah, 4114. It vexes me. It vexes me. 4122, I want 4112. 4116, so here's the 4112. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure what the 14 refers to. CM4112. How far does it go? Probably it's the 4111 here, becomes the 4112 here, and becomes the 4110 here. Oh my gosh. So let's go back to the start. And I managed that in under 5 minutes. So it's directly east-west here, pretty much, which is most of the road. Which way did I think I went down this way, which has a curve kind of north, like that. What about this way? Straight, 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 straight. So that's 13. Getting closer to whatever's... This is heading north. How could that be possible? Not exactly north. So it's kind of like northwest, like this. If we saw like a petrol station, that would be kind of handy. Or anything. Is that a road? It could be. Depends if they count the driveway as a road here. I guess, does it go the other way? It does. So it's probably back down here somewhere. Let's just have a quick look here. I think, oh, there's a Spanish specific sign for no hunting, I guess. I think, I'm not sure about the side road. It's somewhere around here. Not that close, 8 kilometres away. Kind of got the road direction a bit wrong there. 4977. I definitely could have done better, but not too unhappy. I'm glad I just discovered it was Spain anyway. This bollard I'm completely unfamiliar with. Driving right. Alberta. The Burmese tree. So that would be Canada. Canada's got a crow's nest. Interesting. Crow's nest is probably the place. I think Canada's got a whole bunch of distinctive bollards. Let's check this sign. So we know we're in Alberta, heading west towards some giant mountain here. Crow's Nest Pass. Kind of east-west in Alberta. I think Alberta's one of the smaller ones. Well, kind of. So, got some mountains here. McBride. Crow's Nest Pass. I'm not going to spend too long looking for it. What else was there actually? I think back here on that sign it said something else. Oops, did I miss it? Here. It said a Burmese tree. Oh, discover crow's nest heritage. Shame. It's just not really, it's just too big to scan, surely. Dawson's Creek. That's a shocking memory. There's Anzac, which is interesting. Indian cabins. Crow's Nest. If it's of any size, surely it's kind of scannable because it's not a huge area to scan. But scanning is definitely not one of my specialties. Sexsmith, Claremont, Grand Prairie, Grand Cache, Bonnieville, Provost. Don't really see it. So where am I going to plonk this? I think in the mountains here somewhere. Like an east-westish road. Minitini, Ghost Lake, X-Shore, Sawback, Stephen. Stephen. Maybe here. Coming into White Goat. Bellevue. Doesn't really. I think that is quite a tricky scan there. There's Burmese Tree. Burmese Crow's Nest Highway. And there's the Crow's Nest Pass campground. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend too long scanning for that. 346 kilometres away, so lucky I saw Alberta there. I'm not sure what I would have done otherwise. Border fence track, 4-wheel drive. This kind of looks Australian. Yes. Senior Road, I'm not familiar with it. Or the border fence track, 4-wheel drive. So, is the border fence track possibly east-west? Like nearby here? Not too sure. Wonder if I'm going to get anything else out of this. Is there anything strange about the bollards? I don't think so. They're not painted at the bottom or anything. In terms of the state, I think it's be a bit difficult to determine here. I could keep going and going and going until I get like a... Looks like the road was just recently sealed. Probably back away from this road here. Just in terms of border, I kind of thought maybe a border between New South Wales and Adelaide, something like that. Eastish, westish. The A32. I feel like the A32 would have been sealed quite a while ago. I'll just go for it. Nearby Coburn. It was further south here. Oh, it's actually a pretty prominent senior road. Senior road must be leading into senior, I guess. 444 kilometres away, that's a bit harsh. I did figure it was this border, but I just got the wrong states. I shouldn't have picked that road because it was too prominent. 19148, one more game and then I'll finish up for the day. That was a bad decision. I should have just cut and run before this. It's a bit of a higgledy-piggledy there. Kind of lush. This vine's grown over the utility pole. I would guess South America here, just or Europe. Kind of changed my mind on that. It's like an Italian vibe or something. If I could get closer to this car. It's just hiding. Difficult to say. Could have two blue strips or no blue strips. That sign's cooked. No way of telling what that says. A Romano. I like that for Italy. And vines and things like that. Hopefully mainland Italy. Sergey, how's it going? Moscow, Russia. I did, many years ago, almost decide to study Russian at Moscow U when I was at a loose end, 18 years ago. I think that would have been fun. I think I'm in Italy here. Just finishing up the stream for today. It's good to see you. How's the weather in Moscow? I think this is some wine growing area in Italy, hopefully on the mainland. It's not Bari, I don't think. I'll go all the way south, nearby Marsala. I know they grow grapes there. It was above Naples, north of Naples. 4,000 points, not too bad. Driving right here. Kind of got Philippines vibes. Slow down, accident prone area. Something curve. Blind curve, I think it says. So we're open. The Itaewon Resort. Itaewon, I think, is actually a place. I don't recall where though. No helmets. That's a bit dangerous. I thought Itaewon was a place. Let me just double check, scan for the Philippines. I think Indonesia would be riding left. So I think they're on the right here. So it should be okay for the Philippines. In terms of where Itaewon is, I'm not too sure. My brain's cooked for today. So somewhere a bit hilly. What about here? Didn't really mention Itaewon there. It's just nearby Manila. I should have just gone capital click, capital plonk. Ooh, I like the look of this. Cafe Bar Zuron, or Zuron? That's the life. A nice sunny day. Somewhere in, I kind of thought Portugal, but the plates don't match that. Spain. Somewhere in Malaga. Whereabouts in Spain though? Somewhere sunny, that's for sure. Rockstay energy drink. Ooh, I think these are the kegs. The beer kegs. Probably somewhere along here it says the town name, but kind of lazy to look. Radio 956. That's probably Marabella. I think that's actually a place. Oh, that's Marbella. Not too sure. I did say Malaga. Malaga? Should I go there? Is there water here? Could be water kind of to the north here. It does look very holiday touristy. I think there's water to the north. Or to the east. What about Valencia? I'm too lazy to look for a town name, but it's probably Moncofa. Ooh, it was that again. Crap, I've had that twice today. So frustrating. I wish they'd just see this little area to Morocco. 629 kilometres. I'll have to learn about that place. Not today, but some other day. Ooh, interesting. Alice Springs. Kings Canyon on the 6th. How far is Larapinta Drive? On the 6th. And what was the other way? Hermannsburg, which I haven't heard of. Oh, here it is. Wow. It's going to be a fairly easy plonk. On the 6th, somewhere along here. A little notice board. And a little road going off to the north, so it could be helpful. Don't think it's the 2, surely. There's a rest stop. John Flynn's grave. I'm not entirely sure who John Flynn is. I wonder if it's marked on the map here. Surely, here's John Flynn's grave. So I guess we're around here. Nearby Simpsons Gap bicycle path. I think you've got to... I don't know if you're riding your bike in or you've got to actually take the bike by car to try out the cycle path, but should be here. Wow, 32 metres away. A little further than I'd hoped, but 5k. Nice way to finish the penultimate round. This is Kenya. Favourite General Workshop. It's a bit vague, I'm not sure what they do there. Got mountains nearby. Looks like people are on their way to church or something. It'd be nice to get a good guess here, but I'm kind of lazy again. Prime plot house for sale. Fresh whole milk. I don't know. in terms of size, it doesn't look like a massive place. Number one quality affordable paint in Kenya is Unicolor Supercover Emulsion. Inspire your imagination. I like the hand painted logos and stuff like that. Waffles sweets. There's a lot I don't understand about what's written on buildings here. It doesn't look like a large place. Let me just have a look at Kenya. I don't think it's Nairobi. Seems kind of lush. I'll go Molo. That seems fine. It could be bigger than that, but it was Nakuru. Nearby, what's the freehold? Is it freehold land? I don't quite understand. Nearby the Yako estate. Oh, freehold must be a suburb or something like that. So it was 35 kilometres away. 21.5, that's about my best for today. Very happy. The Australia 5k, that was very lucky. Philippines could have been better. That is so annoying. And this one is so annoying because I've had this twice today. Anyway, that's me for today. Keep in touch. I don't think there's anyone watching on Twitch.